cutie. Hey, cutie. Where's your little toy? What have you done with it? Has Mummy got it in her pocket? You still in a play mood? Seems something. You are still in a playful mood. Mishka's still a little bit stoned. It's 2 o'clock in the morning of New Year's Day 2013, and Kitty's still here with us. She just got drained, and the drugs, when they're wearing off, sometimes make her a little bit hyper. Her pupils are all dilated, and she's yes. You don't want her to sort of exhaust herself, but a little bit of play is kind of fun, isn't it? Isn't it, Kitty? A little bit of play is kind of fun. So we quarantine her when we have this sort of little thing you can slide across and make a smaller padded cell basically while she's waking up in the laundry, and we don't let her out because she might kind of scoot around and hurt herself a little bit too much. But yes, we've been playing for quite a while. I don't want to exhaust her. I put a bit of D-ribose into her last meal just to offset that a little bit. Is it time? Is it time for another snack? Is it time for another snack, darling? Because you're lying down now. Just playing lazily is wonderful. But yeah, but even for her hyperactive state post waking up, she's more hyper than she's been ever. So I'm not seeing things. She's stronger on the PI, and I'm not actually going to ascribe it all to the PI because she started improving before that. I've been through the records as thoroughly as I can with these dreadful pen-written things from about Half Asleep Brain, badly kept records. I think it's the colostrum and certainly the interferon. Otherwise, she'd have died from lung fluid, pretty much straight up. So, it's more than one thing. It is that whole thing. We're not looking at a miracle drug, I don't think. What we're looking at is a cat whose immune system was pushed into. I have to show you the chaos machine. Zimmerman, was it Zimmerman? Whatever. The idea of chaos, that if you have a strange attractor like a Lorentz attractor, you're supposed to be in that pattern, and if you perturb the system enough, you may shove it temporarily into a sort of a wilder state or another shape, and then can you get it back from that other strange shape into the one it's meant to be? Is the $1 million question, some chronic renal failure. Obviously, if you break the whole kidney, well, short of a kidney transplant, can you grow a new one? Well, with livers you can, if you get the silly bin and in time and you stop that whole oxidation disaster problem with alpha lipoic acid, if you happen to have eaten a mushroom that isn't the best sort to be eating. Well, you can recover it. You just have to know, and in the case of mushroom poisoning, in Australia, I've seen the case reports. There is the survivors. If you dig right through the records, they did actually use the alpha lipoic acid, and the ones that they buried last year while I was leading my mushroom hunt. So I did all the digging because it was just sort of days before the mushroom hunt that we were going to go on. They buried these Chinese guys who'd mistaken the straw mushroom, but they didn't give them the alpha lipoic acid, so I don't think they had a chance, really. So to not give her the PI and the interferon and everything, she just wouldn't have had the best chance. Yeah, but if we'd known earlier, like when she got sick in November, that's over a year ago. If we'd known that could have been the start of FIP, if we could have put all the pieces together then, maybe we wouldn't have needed anything more exciting than just taking her off the stupid dried Friskies cat food and 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 swapping her over. I just didn't. I thought I had 19 years before it would make her sick. Well, you know, obviously half of that, say maybe 5 years to get her off dried food before it was a big issue. It's not like it, you know, it was a complete food. It wasn't like it was a really dreadful food. Some of the wet food that she's eating now is kind of worse. Actually, she's been going so long, she might actually live to get mercury poisoning from the tuna fish which she's addicted to. So I've made enormous efforts to get her to eat. Thank goodness she likes lamb and chicken. We even had to start with a roast chicken, although it's an organic free range one, with a roast chicken from the supermarket down the road. Okay, so happy. So this is Mummy's New Year's video, and it's a whole 6 minutes of boring the living